Hello, everybody. Oh dear, that's not working. Why is that not working? Oh, good lord. Bit of a... I just thought I'd come online. Don't know why I've chosen Subnautica, but that's what we're doing. Let's get some camera action going. Come on, camera. You can do this. Doodle-doo-da, diddly-dee-dee-dee. Come on, people. Where's the camera? Why isn't that opened up? Oh my god. Oh, is it there? The fact the camera's not switched on. I had problems with USB devices connecting and disconnecting earlier. So things were disabled. Is that working now? Let's try again. Let's go to the screen. And there I am, people! There I am! Even though we have the corner of my desk here shown through somewhat sketchily. Ah, yes. Let's just turn that around. Oh, a little more sketchy stuff over there. Such professionalism. First day on Stickam. As is usual with me. How's it going, my people? How are you doing? And you know what I've just realised? Just a minute. Is that somebody's knocking on my front door. Back in a moment. Good lord. And we're live. Is that side? It's going crazy on me. Right. Everyone's okay there. I don't know if anybody's out there actually. Hello if you are. Brave adventurer. Let's do this up. Oh good lord, look at that. So I've just... Such masterful organization. Should we start again? Right. I'm going to start playing the game. Subnautica, let's do this. So it's the first time I've played this in quite a while. I think, yeah. I'm going to restart. So play. Start a new game. I'll be in survival mode, I think. Let's go. Hello, Little J. How are you? Oh, by the way, you know what? I'll show you how far I got in Surviving Mars. I actually finished it over the weekend. Despite the bugs and the craziness, I played an inordinate amount of time. I couldn't be bothered playing it on stream because of other things that were going on. I was playing a bit and then stopping and playing a bit, so it wasn't really the chance to stream. But I ended up playing lots altogether. Oh, sorry. Alt F4 is going to happen to you guys. Let's just do a bit of Surviving Mars. I'll show you my Surviving Mars. Hello, Daryl Miles. Thank you, Daryl Mines. You're so great. I really like your comment there. You're such a coming from you, Daryl Mines. It's such a yeah. What can I say? The phrase non-event doesn't really cover it.
Crop failure reported. No active research.
I'll tell you what, let's,
Dust storm approaching.
This game here. I really do suck as well. So I should be sacked by the YouTuber Union. Oh shit! You know what that's gonna happen if? Just a minute. How do I order it? Let's just mute that quickly. Oh, just a minute. Do you want to load this save game? Yes, I do. Right, let me just pause this and turn the radio station over to... We'll have no radio, I think. That's a safe option because my video got banned last time because of the pop music on the radio in this game. It got stopped on YouTube and Facebook, so... There you go, we won't do that no more. Right, so you see my colony now? How many doobie-doos it's got? And really at this point, I've just got so many domes that I just leave them going. I've been farting around with doing things like building ridiculous numbers of Stirling generators and trying to sort out optimal ways of arranging them so you get the maximum power output. I've got all these wonders as not Daryl Mines, rather. Just a minute. I'm not forgiving my freaking PC, though. Oh, it stopped doing it now. I don't know why or what was happening there. What can it be? I've unplugged my joypad. Right, I'm going to have my device manager on tap so that I can see what's connecting and disconnecting when it starts farting around again. Right, it's just going to sit there. Right, so back to the quick look at this. We've got loads of things going on. It was just more of the same. It wasn't, you know, there's nothing really new that happened apart from they have these, like, a special mission thing that pops up. So in this case, it was an AI. And basically, the AI you install the AI on your computers, and then it starts attacking you and all sorts of things. I've got a space elevator now, which means that you don't really have to use the shuttles anymore, the spaceships. This is like an infinite mine thing, which goes on forever. That's the thing that opens up a few extra discoveries, and the occasional anomaly will appear. Oh, that's called the Morpheus Project, and it's actually got, at the top it's got like an Eye of Sauron, but for some reason it's bugged, and the Eye of Sauron has dropped off and is now beneath it, underneath the earth somewhere, or the ground. Yeah, I've got, like, what's the population now? 2,200. These things, though, these Stirling generator pod things, they produce ridiculous amounts of power. Like the end of game thing, this produces 1,000 power production, okay? And then each one of these is 10, so what's that going to be like? I don't know, 1200 tops. Now, if I disconnect this from the power, like there, yeah, then we'll be able to see what the power production of that is. So just that there is 3,853. So, how old am I? I am older than you, Daryl Mines. I can safely bet on that. Can you guess how old I am? And you better guess too young. That's all I can say. Yes, there you go. That's the end game sort of situation. I mean, what I would say about it was it lacked any real end game, and I've seen other people say that, and I. You are exactly correct, Daryl Mines. Or I will be in 1 month's time. Anyway. So you're more or less correct. Yeah, the thing is it kind of just peters out, you know, it doesn't have an actual end to the game. There's no final objective or grand thing that you do at the end, you know, there's no... You have these special missions that come up and things like that, and you have the occasional story objective, and but it doesn't then really come to anything, you know. It's not... I can see it's a novel idea, but it just never really works out. And the research at the end was just so ridiculous. The research, I was able to pump out just massive amounts of research, especially when when I had the Moho mine with the space elevator next to it, which would automatically export stuff. I was able to rack up so much money that I was getting like 30,000 research a day, something like that, without really thinking at all. Don't really know if that had a massive effect. What else? Yeah, I mean, the only thing now really that I could occupy myself doing, is repeating the same dome again and again and again, because there's no real reason to specialize domes at all. You can usually get them to manage themselves, and you just have the same mix of things inside each dome. You know, there's no chance of you having there's no point really to having an educational specialist dome, although I have got a few. I kind of tried that out, where kids were preferred in those domes to adults. And I don't know, they kind of worked, but then were they really worth bothering with?
We have a food shortage.
Oh, you occasionally get food shortages, but that is really... You see, what that means is that people have gone to try and get food, and you see, these are just about to grow, and then there'll be so much food here, it'll be unbelievable. And the reason there's food shortage is that there's a dust storm going on, so the shuttles can't fly around, and they can't bring... These are the ground-based shuttles. They can't bring food supplies in to feed these people from elsewhere, because if you look elsewhere, there's loads of food around. Like there, look at that, that's all food there. 180 food. But yeah, other than that, it kind of looks groovy, you know. It's got some great... Oh, it's got these as well now, lasers to shoot down meteors as they come in, because as you cover more and more of the map, meteors become more of a problem because they're more likely to hit your bases. Can I donate to what? Daryl Mines. Donate my organs to science. My exquisite brain. Yeah, so that was... the other thing as well is there does seem to be a lot of bugs in it, so I would rather wait till they kind of sort the gameplay out a bit, especially end game, and sort out the bugs before playing it again, really. I was a bit disappointed that Paradox had released something so prematurely. I thought they were the good guys, you know? Oh, shit. Nobody told me! Nobody told me! Oh my god. I've been playing that all the time and nobody's mentioned the fact I was on the wrong screen. But thanks for telling me eventually, Daryl. Right, what I was showing you here was Mars. Surviving Mars. Let's go back into Surviving Mars and I can show you my end game now then, so everyone can actually see it. God. Sometimes what can happen is that if OBS retains the focus, you can go to a screen and then, because OBS has got the focus still, you press a key and it moves. So I probably pressed W, I think, and I went back to the warm-up screen. And if I do it now, you see, see it's done again. But let's go back to the gameplay screen now, without giving it. Oh right. Oh yeah. What do you I got their 300 megabit package, Liru, because that was the only one that wasn't throttled. And prior to that, I was on BT, and BT, even though BT was slower than... I think I'm just proving your point, by the way, Daryl Mines, that I'm a disgrace and shouldn't be on YouTube. But Leroy J on Twitch TV, they do throttling, terrible throttling, so unless you can get one of their unthrottled packages, it's not worth getting them. I was on BT
Crop
for ages.
failure reported.
Oh, right, okay. So they've just started throttling a package that was previously unthrottled. Have you got like the 200, Gamer 200 or something? I didn't know they did that. That is shit. That is really crap. So here's the end game anyway with Surviving Mars. So you can see we've got loads of... You can now see, I thought you could see before, you can see we've got loads and loads of colonies now of little domes everywhere. I'll show you go back and show you the wonders, which are the end game things.
We have a food shortage.
There's this thing here. I'm not bothered. Go away. I killed a load of my colonists here when I was messing around with this thing. I disconnected the power supply and they didn't like it. This is me messing around with Stirling generators. Like this produces 3,800 power just with Stirling generators, and it's not optimally arranged at all. It has these dust scrubber towers, which mean that, in fact I might put that on maximum range. It means that, no I won't do that actually, I'll put it on minimum range. It means that they don't ever need maintenance, basically, any of these things. But yeah, that's got a power output of 3,800, whereas this here, which is the end game super deluxe power supply that you eventually develop, has a power output of probably 1,200 or something in total. This is that's the infinite mine that you get. That's the space elevator there. If we put exports on, you'll see it load up exports and then zoom off something into space. You can also order things via the space elevator rather than using rocket ships. But loads of zones, loads of ridiculously overdone power supplies and things. Oh yeah, this is just me showing the end game before I do it. This is the so-called Morpheus project, which makes all your... Oh, do you see the space elevator come down So the Morpheus project makes everyone kind of super sane and super duper. And there you go. That's just it, really. So it, as I was saying before, the game kind of peters out at the end. There's no real end to it. You have like there's a super mission that arrives, and you get like a random story mission, if you like, which comes up. But when that finishes, it doesn't really. It's not like the end of a game. It's just the end of a mission, you know. You have all these wonders to erect.
We have a water shortage.
So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other wonder? Can't remember now. Can't remember what it was. Oh, there's this thing as well, which is the infinite concrete generator. But yeah, there's all that's it, and it just kind of dies at the end. It gets really quick at the end as well because you have so much power being output and so much research. You can research anything. Like I think I was able to boost my research by probably, well, I think 30,000 tops. I don't know what my maximum research per day was. I think it was something like 40,000 maybe, because I'm just thinking now that I'm sure at one point I was getting 2 of the most difficult things to research out per day, which were 20,000 research each. So right, let's play some Subnautica then. So I'm going to restart Subnautica in survival mode. Let's go! Okay. Set a timer for 40 minutes.
Okay, 40 minutes. Starting.
There you go. That's theoretically when I'm going to stop playing, but we'll see.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
Abandon ship!
In 3, 2, 1.
Slightly different look. Oops. Let's get a smart. They've still got the press F8 to report bugs thing, have they? Booting to emergency mode.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
I didn't complete it, but I got most of the way through, I think. So we'll just go around and take up the biddly boot. Oh. Use a repair tool. We don't have a damn repair tool, you fool. Basic materials. Let's see if this has changed. It's pretty much the same, isn't it? Plus, a game like this is all about the discovery and the learning. If you give people hints, then you're destroying the game. Let's go out, shall we? Oh. What's the volume of the game like? I'm going to turn it down a bit, I think. Field of view. Oh, got loads of things now. So master volume is going to be on. We'll put it on 100. Music volume is going to be on 20. And voice volume can be 60. And that can be about 60, I think. Or maybe 50. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the other options because I just realized I've reinstalled my PC since I last played this. Motion blur quality we do want off. I'll have that on. Yeah, it looks okay to me.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Jerking a bit on me.
New creature discovered.
Scary! Get some bladderfish.
Oxygen. New creature discovered. Alien life forms may have unexpected applications.
Oh, switch to the surface. We're out of oxygen. Sorry, I missed that. Nothing. So we'll just grab a load of joking fish that no shouldn't go away. Oh, they've changed. Brick limestone. Okay, Daddy-o.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible. Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Don't kill me, game. Don't kill me. Please, no. Almost. You don't like cursing? I curse you to damnation, sir. I don't really. That would be a horrible thing to happen to anybody.
Oxygen.
Go on. Oh no, killed myself. Damn it, what an idiot. Instead of going back, I thought it'd be clever. I thought, that looks like it's got an idea. So I'm right underneath my... right underneath my escape pod there. Oh, let's go at the top this time. Oh, birdie. Oh, no birdie. So I was right underneath here. Is my stuff here, or did I just lose it all because I'm a clown? Oh, there's some stuff. Ah, it is all here. I'm still a clown. Is that an egg? Need these for batteries, don't you? Coral shell plates.
Oxygen.
Yeah, whatever. I know I can just dive down there. So the threat of death has left me. think YouTube gaming and YouTube doesn't matter. On YouTube doesn't matter though. A way out? Yeah, maybe. Is it only on consoles though, or is it on PC as well? Because I don't have a console. Gold! I remember I ended up with so much gold for my last playthrough. It just wasn't even funny.
Oxygen.
Right, I'm gonna go back inside now. Psychomatic. So I can make an air bladder. Yeah, go on, we'll make that. Oh, we cannot make that apparently. Water. Can you make that? No. No. Basic materials. Oh, we can make those containing, of course. Now what can we make? Equipment. Oh, baby. O2 tank, we'll have that definitely.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, high capacity O2 tank. Okay. Let's make some more titanium. And some glass, why not? Make some copper wire. And okay. Never hurts to have a spare battery on me. Oh, just make a copper wire.
New blueprint acquired.
So Sailor Jane! Hello, how are you? Shall I get a second O2 tank? Why not? Don't want the locker. Love the scanner.
The scanner can be used to
And I have a flashlight as well.
from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Power players from, I think. Silicon rubber and titanium we need for that. Let's get the scanner going. What's my real name? My real name is unknown to all. My real middle name is Robert, hence no, I haven't been to the Aurora yet. I don't know why I'm scanning this thing, this is useless as far as I remember. The rabbit ray! What about this here? There you go, giant coral tubes. What else is there down here?
30 seconds.
Oh, bad. So we needed the rubber, wasn't it? Oh, the bladder. Did we not make a bladder? Right, we'll have a... I thought I made a bladder. I just want crazy kook. Oh wow, I think that's a bit nicer than it used to be, that effect. But the effects, the general visual effects look a lot better. And the fact they've got rid of the glitches now to do with like being able to see inside the base and things like that. It's good. Look now. Thanks for your PM, but I'm not telling you what my credit card number is, okay? It's my business, not yours.
New creature discovered.
All my keys were on here. Shuttle bug! We're gonna have a load of glass anyway. That's for show.